So this is via The Blast, right? That's the name of the website, The Blast. All right, this is via The Blast, right? They said Nicki's being sued by a security guard. He's the chief of security after Kenneth. What's his nickname? Kenny? Can we call him Kenny? We're going to call him Nicki's husband. After Nicki's husband brutally attacked him, right? Breaking his jaw. Now, here's the thing. The legal documents, so this has actually been filed in court, German court, said Thomas Windemuller, we'll call him Tommy's suing them because he said that for battery and infliction of emotional distress, haven't we heard infliction of emotional distress a lot this week, right? Now listen, he said he was working as head of security for Nicki's 2019 concert in Frankfurt, Germany. Now, let me tell you, side note, when you're touring, there's nothing like that money you get from touring in Europe and Latin America, right? It's a vital part. Nicki's going to have to go to Germany again, right? So how you think, because she don't seem to like being without her husband. How you think he getting into Germany? You think he gonna put on like a Rasta wig and be like, hey man, my name is Stance, my name is Sonny. You have some Jamaican beef patty, man. You see, I wouldn't be getting in, right? I'd be like, I would like blood clot murder. Irie now, right? I'll be like Brad Pitt and Meet Joe Black, just speaking like everything gonna be all right. Irie now. All right, listen, let's get back on subject. But do you honestly think next time he comes in, Nicki gonna be like, babe, just put on the dreadlock wig. Nobody's gonna know. Just put it on. You don't even know. For now on your name is Safari. All right, let's get back to the story. Sorry. Okay, now they say during the concert, right, a fan was able to get past security and run up on stage. Now, honestly, that would have pissed me off. I'm in the middle of like doing my set, starships are meant to fly. And you up there running up here making me lose my concentration. And I can lose concentration like that, right? Forget the lyrics. And I'm just looking like you might have a knife. Get out of here, right? Anyway, she said, now listen, they said this enraged Minaj, right? That a concert goer breached security barricade, dividing the audience from the stage. Yeah, that would enrage most people, right? And they were able to get on stage. Now, they said that when they got access to the stage, the way they got on was that they did the figure 8 on a female bodyguard. I don't know why they keep saying a female body. Does that make a difference? Well, it does later in the story. Okay, so we'll put this all together. So they did the okie doke and got past this woman who was a bodyguard. Get this, right? I said bodyguard, but I meant security guard. They have the nerve to put in their complaint. The security guard claims the concert goer did not cause any harm to any other person, nor did he damage any property during or after his limited time on stage. I know, but did he break her concentration? Did it mess up the dance sets? Was it just a scary time? You tried it, but that still doesn't excuse anything because what they did in response, it wasn't warranted, right? And they also said that they didn't make physical contact with Nicki Minaj, right? Okay, right? So after the concert ended, she made a beeline to the security guard, right? They said she was irate during the confrontation. She screamed at her. She called her an effing bee and accused her of having put her in danger. Okay, listen, here's the thing. She did. And I can see her being mad. Now, would I have been out there screaming, calling her an effing bee if I was worth what Nicki Minaj was worth? No, because I was like, you ain't suing me, right? But, this is the thing. The girl started apologize to her, right? And then started crying. Now, I would have rolled my eyes too, but I wouldn't have done what Nicki did. Ready for this? She pulled her phone out, right? And taped the girl while she was crying and said that wasn't good enough. And said, tell my fans why you didn't do your job and why you put me in physical danger. Then Nicki actually took off her shoes and threw it at the security guard. But she missed, right? It gets darker, but before it does, can I just make a side note? Yeah, I understand Nicki being mad. I understand her being hostile. I understand I would have tried to get that security guard fired if I felt that strongly about it. I'm not saying me on a regular day, but if I felt as strongly as Nicki did. But we all know the barbs are deadly, right? You talk about the beehive, the barbs are like poisonous killer wasp, and you just knocked over their nest, right? So it's kind of like, Nicki, you are an international superstar and you have one of the most protective and vicious fan bases out there. And you're taking a security guard and taping her to post on your Instagram or whatever saying, I didn't do my job and I put you in danger. First of all, that is humiliating. Second of all, that is scary. Third of all, you're trying to mobilize your fan base to actually play someone and say they put you in danger. All right, let's get on with this story. But yeah, that's going to be a no for me. So they also said following the end. Okay, so listen. They separated the girls. So then the head of security, right? That's who, Tommy, that got his jaw broken, was called in, right? To speak to Nicki. Nicki's husband approached him, right? With Nicki and 2 other personal bodyguards. Now, according to the lawsuit, Nicki started cursing him out and saying obscenities and then accused him of having a physical or romantic relationship with the other female security guard. Nicki, how would you know if he was effing his coworker? Like, where did you make that? Did you have reason to believe? Who told you that? I'm interested to see Nicki's response, or if she does respond, because when they were trying to get served for the Jennifer Howe lawsuit, it took months for them to track them down. So good luck, Germany, seeing if you ever gonna get a response from Nicki Minaj, right? Oh, but wait, Nicki's in on this lawsuit. So that means Nicki can't really perform in Germany either. Or could it be anywhere in EU? Can't Interpol put, you guys, all my German or overseas Tattle Tells, let me know. In the EU, does Interpol share that information? So if she performs in like Edinburgh, or she performs in, I don't know, France or whatever, arrest her there? Anyway, no matter. Let's get back to the story, right? But how she know she was like, okay. So anyway, get this. Without warning, right? Nicki's husband punched the head of security from the side and made contact, and they were momentarily disoriented. Oh, right? Momentarily disordered, and had to step to the side and around the corner. You had to step to the side and around the corner. Is that a way of saying you ran? So he had to step to the side and go around the corner, right? I'm doing the dramatic reenactment to collect himself. After 2 or 3 minutes, and under the belief his jaw was broken, what the hell? Is Nicki's husband like Thanos? Cobra Kai? He got fisted still? How did you break someone's jaw with just one punch? This not funny, but I'm really wondering, like, does that man have fisted feels? Because he looks like a tinier man. Not tiny, but you know what I'm saying, right? He don't seem like he got like Thanos energy. Okay, so anyway, right? So after 2 or 3 minutes and under the belief that his jaw was broken, he turned the corner again. He turned the corner again, returning to the location where Petty hit him. If somebody just broke your jaw, would you go back for more? Is he trying to say he went back for more and he was trying to keep fighting? Or is he trying to, why? Okay, let's see why he returned. Ooh, and the police were called to the scene. So he returned to the location, which is Nicki's dressing room. But I'm gathering by these court documents, they had already fled the scene, right? Due to the severity of the injuries, the man was allegedly hospitalized for 10 days and sustained a broken jaw as a result of Petty's brutal attack. And get this, after he left the hospital, he was unable to eat solid foods for some time and required to sleep upright. That is typical for a broken jaw, right? You gotta drink smoothies for like 3 months or whatever. And if he laid down horizontally, the concussion that he had sustained will cause him to experience extreme headaches. This man had to have 8 surgeries on his face and now has 5 plates in his jaw from being punched in the side of the head. Did Nicki's husband hit him with something? How did this happen? But yo, if these are true, y'all, 2022 is the year of the lawsuit, and it looks like Nicki Minaj was hiding out by a rock by the pool in her house to keep from being served in America. What is she gonna do with overseas? Is she never planning to go to the EU again? I mean, that might be the plan. How is she gonna make this go away? Is this even true? It was court documents, so she's wanted in a German court, and Kenneth Petty has a warrant for his arrest. I'm gonna keep an eye on this story, but y'all, oh my God, y'all, listen, this isn't even funny. Didn't I say that 2022 is the year of the lawsuit? Guess who has an active warrant for their arrest? For a brutal assault that left a man in the hospital for 10 days. Yo, if you guessing Nicki Minaj's husband, I know you're like, why would we be guessing Nicki Minaj's husband? After the way 2022 go, it could have been, I don't know, it could have been Joe Biden, right? Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty. And do you know he has an active arrest warrant for him in Germany to this day. Y'all, why is nobody talking about this? We're talking about Tasha K and Cardi B. Nicki Minaj, yo, Kenneth Petty is a wild boy, and I don't mean that in a good way. Yo, let's look at these reports. Now, again, you know what? There's a few things in there also that I was like the security guard. I was like, but let me read you the report, and you tell me what you think.